Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier here on the New Frontier map with Artemus. We are in December, so not many jobs around. We do however need to feed our chickens. And we have a large piece of area behind our goat and sheep pastures that we want to clear out for a new field. The area is currently covered with trees, so we'll be getting that area cleared. We're going to get a log trailer to get the trees back to our sawmill. We also are going to grab a log fork for our wheel loader. And that way we can load up the trailer. And we are bringing over our JCB excavator as well to harvest the trees and cut them down to size. But first things first, we're going to need to get some feed to our chickens. We're just going to hop in our truck here. Get a trailer's worth ready to go. And then we are moving on to our forestry projects. And here we have our new forestry trailer, as well as log grab. Looking quite neat. Brand new equipment is always quite nice. So you got the JCB branding on there to match our wheel loader. So let's get this hitched up and taken over to the new area. Then we can go ahead and grab our two JCB tools. Get to work. Looks like we can have quite the combo going here. With the excavator on the back, log trailer, and log grab. So you can take all of that over to the new field that we're working. Artemus is just gonna grab our wheel loader. So here we are, all the equipment has been set up. Just need to attach the log fork to our JCB. Artemus is going to be starting out in the excavator, doing the wood harvesting. And he's already off. So we have some trees marked as a boundary. And we're going to be cutting down this whole area. I think we'll be taking the logs down to length of 8 meters. That looks to be about right for a trailer. So we can have 2 stacks of 8-meter logs. That should fit quite nicely. And we're going to be doing half and half as is our usual. So we're starting out here and now we're going to be swapping over. So we're going to get right to work and I'll see you when it's time to swap over. There we go. That's the first load onto our trailer. Not the greatest stacking, but it'll do. So fair fruit trees on here. So we'll get this dumped into our sawmill and see how much it really is. Then we are going to be swapping over with the harvesting and the stacking. So we'll dash this back to the farm, get this into the sawmill and see how much it really is. There we go, 40,800 liters of wood. Not bad for one haul. So let's go get another. Now it's time for us to hop in the harvester. Well, it's been a while since last time, so we're gonna have to get used to controls again. Fortunately, Artemus has quite a few piles of wood that he needs to catch up on. That's a lucky break for us. So we'll go ahead and get to work. go. Second truckload going. Looks like Artemus got it nice and full. Not that many trees remain. There's one tree there by the excavator and then a small cluster. So we're gonna be done with this pretty soon. But we do need to grab our stump grinder. Get these stumps taken care of as well. Along with the small bushes, which are quite a bit of a pain. But we need to get those out as well. Not quite as much, but not far off. So I think we'll go ahead and grab our stump grinder. Here we go. We have our stair with the stump grinder and the winch in case we need it. So let's get back and continue on. Alright, back in the loader seat. So let's get to work. There we go. That's the third trailer. I'll load it up. And I think that's all we have time for today. It's getting late. Short days this winter. So we'll have to pick this up next time. Here we go. This load is going in the chipper. Only 36,000 this time. There we go. That is running. Now sawmill is up processing as well. We'll be at full capacity once those wood chips make their way over. That is all the time we have for today. Still have a few loads of logs to deliver back to the farm, to the sawmill and wood shredder. We will leave it here for today. So make sure to check out Artemus' channel, linked down in the description. Make sure you don't miss the next episode of Conquering the Frontier.